Hi, everybody. It's me, Teresa Perrin, and I want to bring you an update regarding MMAT and, more importantly, MMTLP, because we have news that the S1 is now effective. And guys, I would expect the news to drop and a PR related to it Monday morning. So it should be a very exciting week ahead for MMTLP and MMAT. So let's talk about what that means. Please remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own DD. If you could smash that like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it, as it helps with the algorithms and to get the word out there. So, Metamaterials, MMTLP, short squeeze is on, as George Palikaris tweets, S1 is effective, giving NextBridge hydrocarbon shorts 15 days to cover. All right, guys. Metamaterials OTC MMTLP is gearing up for an enormous week ahead after George Palikalis tweeted on Friday after the close that the S1 is now effective, and John Berta retweeted the tweet and pinned it to the top of his Twitter page. Expect the filing on Monday and a press release from NextBridge detailing what day MMTLP will stop trading. From Monday, when the S1 is filed, short will have 15 days to cover the estimated 80 million plus shares sold short. And if they don't cover, their broker will cover their shares for them, meaning they will liquidate their shares at whatever price necessary. So if you are short MMTLP, I would firmly suggest that you cover before your broker covers for you, and you end up paying an astronomical amount if this ends up having a short squeeze like they're predicting. Again, I don't know what's going to happen, but clearly there's been a lot of rumors about this for a long time, and I don't know why anyone would be short this at this point, but hey, that's on you. MMTLP has quickly emerged as the #1 trending stock right now on StockTwits, and it's not even close, and Reddit's the same. On the subreddit Short Squeeze, 2 of the top 3 most upvoted posts are on MMTLP and the S1 approval, and the excitement is palpable. $100 per share is being thrown around as a base for the stock in the coming days as brokers start. Sorry. Skip the page. No, I didn't. It should say as brokers start to cover. But anyways, guys, I am not throwing that $100 price a share out there. I do not give price targets. I have no idea how high this can go. And I also honestly have not been following it as closely as some, despite the fact that I've had shares for a very long time since it converted over from Torch, that I've just been holding on to and watching it ride. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of on the fence, because listen to what they're saying about MMTLP and what it's turning into. I really am at a point where I have to see what happens with the price action, because could it be worth more to me to hold this through and keep these shares of NextBridge? I'm not sure. Let's talk about NextBridge for a minute. So, and by the way, Microcap Daily put out this article that I'm reading to you, and I really like it. I'm not familiar with this news source, but I felt like it really did a great job summarizing it. And if you want to go back and review it, that's where it can be found. So, MMTLP is the placeholder for NextBridge hydrocarbon spinoff from Metamaterials. One MMTLP Series A preferred share will be exchanged into one NextBridge common share once the spinoff is completed. NextBridge Hydrocarbons is exclusively developing its Oro Grande Basin asset. The Oro Grande project, located in West Texas, the Oro Grande project has shown to have potentials for multiple stack, and I'm sorry that cut off, but it has oil, I think it has natural gas, it has wells, it has like a whole bunch of stuff in its pipe, and it's going to be totaling 600 to 800 feet thick with geological and reservoir similarities to the Midland Basin, 134,000 net acres, 3,150 potential well locations, and 3.2 billion to 3.7 billion potential recovery. And then here is the tweet from George Palakaris saying the S1 is now effective. And he put that out at 12:04 a.m. on November 19th. What interesting timing, huh, guys? Clearly he wanted it to be known this weekend, so shorts are shaking in their boots. Now, interestingly enough, that article says there's 80 million plus. But if I go up online and I look up the short interest, it's showing me that the short interest is only 6.4 million with 4 days to cover. Which one is it? I really have no idea. If you do, I'd love to hear in the comments below, because I'm also seeing this number being floated around in other places. So where is this 80 million plus shares coming from? Or is this an assumption with potential FTDs? I don't know. Clearly, I think I know what's going on with the stock, but hey. I'm sticking to facts here. So let's talk about metamaterials for a few minutes. So a lot of people are betting on the fact that metamaterials is going to see a spike, as well as MMTLP. And there's a lot of people in, excuse me, I'm exhausted, MMTLP that are talking about taking some of their money and investing in MMAT because they feel it's undervalued. So MMAT currently has a short interest of 11.02% with 2.29 days to cover, guys. And Friday, they really beat the crap out of it again in the dark pool, but there are still 100,000 shares available to short with a cost to borrow between 15.69 and 16.93%. See, the short volume ratio was the highest it's been in the last 2 weeks on Friday at 61.21%. The lowest it's been has been 48.29%, and most days it's been trading, as you can see, in the 50s, high 50s most of these days. Crazy. They're definitely trying to hold that one back, that's for sure. And MMAT, failure to deliver as well, guys, with 100,000 shares left to borrow, and this getting all the way down to 4,469 FTDs. It doesn't look like this is really going to come much into play right now. However, I'd be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of weeks with MMTLP potentially exploding. Guys, it should be a very exciting week ahead with price action. Please don't fall for fudsters. Do your own DD and come up with a reasonable number for you. If you know this is something that you want to hold over and potentially reap the benefits of the oil, just know you're going to be holding it longer. Again, no one really knows what that's worth. I know there's videos that people have put out and a lot of great DD on MMTLP. So I suggest you take some time and look into it if you're holding this weekend, and really do some DD and figure out, you know, what's best for you. Anyways, guys, best of luck as always, and I hope you all make a killing. Have a great week.